Don't you worry, don't you cry. I can promise it gets better in time. Keep your head up, keep your shine. Hold my hand up, it gets better in time.
Hi guys, I'm Ree. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, babe, hit the subscribe button because you're gonna wanna stay. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good to see you guys again. We're back with another meal prep video, and I'm just so glad to hear that you guys are really enjoying these videos. Listen, I say it all the time, if you keep watching them, I'll keep putting them out. We're gonna keep this intro short and sweet. You guys can pause here to read my disclaimer. In this specific meal prep, I'm gonna give you guys some really good recipes, okay? We have a splurge item, we've got a dessert, we've got two healthy, very quick and delicious lunch or dinner options. You can eat them whenever, wherever you want. And yeah, that's basically it. All of my recipes will be down below in the description box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump on in. Today we are kicking off this meal prep with dessert, and honestly that is the best way you can start off any meal prep if you ask me. So for dessert, I'm making these chocolate peanut butter rice cakes kind of deal. It was kind of like a take on popcorn drizzled with peanut butter and chocolate, but we use some lightly salted rice cakes. All you need is 4 simple ingredients. You need some lightly salted rice cakes, the chocolate chips of your choice, coconut oil, and a little bit of peanut butter. I'm gonna go ahead and break up about 6 of the rice cakes in about 1-inch pieces or just bite-sized pieces. You don't want them too small but not too big. You just want to be able to pop them in your mouth. Then I'm gonna move on to my chocolate mixture. I'm going to melt 1 cup of the Lily's dark chocolate chips. I would prefer the semi-sweet chocolate chips, that's just me, with a little bit of coconut oil. Pop it in the microwave and heat in increments of 30, making sure that you stir in between so you're not burning your chocolate. And then I'm going to do the same thing with a little bit of peanut butter. Just add a little bit of coconut oil, pop it in the microwave, melt it down so that it is in the consistency that I need to drizzle on later. And then I'm going to toss the rice cakes in the chocolate, giving them a really good coating. You want to make sure that like 98% of the rice cakes is coated in the chocolate. Then you're going to drizzle it with the melted peanut butter in any design or fashion you like. Pop it in the freezer for about 30 minutes to set, or you can keep it in the freezer all week for, I guess, the best texture and taste. I kept mine in the freezer for about 6 days, and y'all, it was just so good. Next, I'm moving on to one of my favorite things, which are snack boxes. And y'all, don't grab me up for these grapes, okay? I should have taken the stems off, but I didn't. I was going for a little charcuterie vibe, so I just tossed in my favorite fruit of mine, which are grapes, some salami, cheddar cheese, these cauliflower crisps, and a little bit of these everything but the bagel seasoned Parmesan crisps. These were so good. I also wanted to mention that I added cucumbers throughout the week, and they were the perfect pick-me-up throughout my busy work day. Okay, so next up I am preparing these asparagus and cod little foil packs, which are so quick and easy. I'm definitely adding these to my meal rotation, just changing up my veggies and proteins because it was like the equivalent of a sheet pan meal. Start by grabbing a piece of aluminum foil. Your asparagus will be your base and you can season as you like. I used my very basic seasonings because I wasn't trying to do too much, and then I used frozen cod. You can use fresh. I'm going to season it, top it with a little bit of lemon juice and 2 slices of lemon, and then I'm going to basically form it into a little boat, close it up, and then complete this about 3 to 4 more times until all of my asparagus and cod fillets have been used. I baked off the foil packets for about 25 to 28 minutes at 400 degrees. My fillets were frozen, so it took a little bit more time. And once I pulled them from out of the oven, I just dressed them with a little bit of lemon juice and served hot. Next up, I'm making this egg roll noodle in a bowl kind of deal, and I'm just making a simple sauce of some soy sauce, sriracha, ginger, garlic powder, sesame oil, and a little bit of rice vinegar, I believe. And I'm just gonna mix it all up, set it aside as I begin preparing the actual mixture. Is that what we're gonna call it? Anyway, besides the point. In a nonstick skillet, I'm going to saute up half of a red onion and a little bit of olive oil and cook them until they are fragrant and translucent. And then I'm gonna add 1 pound of 94% lean ground turkey. You could use beef, you could use pork, you could use basically whatever you want here. Ground chicken would be great too. I'm gonna go ahead and crumble it up and cook until there's no more pink left before adding the rest of my ingredients. Once the meat mixture is completely cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and add some shredded red cabbage and shredded carrots. I was supposed to add green cabbage, but I completely forgot about it, so we're just gonna omit that. And then I'm gonna follow up with a little bit of water to allow my veggies to steam. Pop on the lid for about 4 to 5 minutes and follow up with your sauce and your noodles. So I use 2 packages of the shirataki noodles, which you know are 0-calorie noodles, so this is great. Very high volume, low calorie. And I'm just gonna go ahead and allow this mixture to sit on the stove until the sauce thickens up just a little bit, and I'm assured that all of the flavors have melded together. Alright, so as promised in my previous meal prep, I'm going to start including some splurge recipes where I can. I still try to take a healthier approach to chicken fingers, but you know, sometimes there's no way around it. So here I am. I have 2 chicken breasts that I sliced into tender slices, chicken tender slices. I don't know, that sounded weird. And I'm seasoning it with basic seasonings, and you're going to give it a really good mix and allow the chicken to sit for about 30 minutes so that the flavors have time to marinate. For my breading, I'm going to be using wheat panko and 2 bags of the Quest tortilla style protein chips in the flavor nacho cheese. I was still trying to make sure that I got my protein in, trying to keep it on the lighter side, and y'all, these were definitely so good. Highly recommend coating your chicken fingers in protein chips. It was literally so good. And then you know this process now. You could dip your chicken tender in the egg mixture and then put it in a bag with your panko and chips and shake it up, but I didn't have that, so I had this little station, and I'm gonna go ahead and just dredge all of my chicken tenders until they're all done, and then we're gonna pop them in the air fryer. Now we're gonna pop our chicken tenders in the air fryer. I air fried mine for about 4 to 5 minutes on 400 degrees, but definitely just go ahead and check them to make sure that they don't burn. It's a very quick process. I did them in batches so I can get them in single layers each time, so I can get the crispiest tenders and not let them steam. And then I'm just gonna place them on a cooling rack as they finish from out of the air fryer to make sure that they don't get soggy. Now at this time you can eat them as they are, but you know, I am a sauce girl, so I made some hot honey glaze to go on top of these chicken tenders, and I didn't show you how I made them, but the recipe will be down below in the PDF located in the description, so definitely go ahead and check it out. But y'all, these chicken tenders, they really hit the spot. They really hit the spot so much that I think I might make them again. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so this is going to conclude this week's meal prep. If you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every time your girl drops a new video. And until next time, babes, I'll see you in my next.